All right, hello Crossworlds community. This is Mikey, and basically today I wanted to go over a gadget build that I came up with. Kinda, I stole it from someone online a few months ago, but I've never seen anyone else run it since then. So I'm gonna claim it as mine. But the real reason I want to go over it is because I think it's pretty good, and I've never seen anyone else run it. Like I check other people's builds quite a lot online and World Match, and I never see anyone quite running this, so I thought I'd show it off. Um, as you can see, I'm Legend 2, and I've got some fancy plates, so I'm not a complete noob. I've been lurking in your little Crossworlds community for a while, so I thought I'd throw my hat into the ring with a build here. And the build is pretty simple. It's the ring engine, the perfect charge, but here's where the weirdo stuff starts happening. We got technical drift, and we got 130 ring. Now, the advantages. Let's go over the pros and cons between this and the meta. This is the meta build right now. Everyone should know it. If you don't know it, it's pretty simple. You run both of these. They drain 2 rings a second. You use this to try to keep up with that. You use this to get this better, and also just to have level 2 quick charge, because it's pretty good. And you use this to build up your rings and front run, because the amount of speed these give you, incredible. Way too fast. I hope they nerf it. But this build I'm going over today is kind of like a light version of that. It's a lot easier to use. This build is a lot easier to use, but it's not quite. The highs aren't quite as high. We got we got lesser highs, but ease of use. So I wanted to show this off. And my preferred vehicle to pair this with is Extreme Gear, because Extreme Gear has got the higher boost stat, which makes your charges go faster. Along with Technical Drift, it goes pretty fast. So let me go over some of the pros and cons of this. Overall, it's easier to snake with Technical Drift, I feel, than it is to snake with regular handling. I know that's subjective, but I think it is. And because you're only running one ring engine, you're not getting as much ring drain, about half as much, half 1 ring every second. And so that makes the stress on your rings a lot less, makes your races a little easier. This is really satisfying to use, and I'm a huge fan of Tech Drift. I learned the game during the level 4 meta where Tech Drift was mandatory on your plate if you wanted to do that, and ever since then it's been my favorite way to race. So I've decided that I wanted to make it. Another reason I wanted to build with this is because I wanted a build that was good with Technical Drift, because you can't fit it on this plate, unfortunately. I wish Technical Drift was one slot. I really do. It'd be way too good if it was, but yeah, can't have everything. 130 ring limit is here. You might be questioning why. Is here because you want to be over 100 rings. One of the things you lose out on with the meta build is that you're never at 100 rings for very long. You basically can't be. It instantly drains away every half a second. So you're not getting the like +7 speed or whatever you get from being at 100 rings. 130 ring limit means that you'll be able to stay above 100, and even when your rings tick down, you won't be going to 99, you'll be going to 129, which means you'll be benefiting from both ring engine's flat speed buff and the speed buff from having 100 rings, and you'll be able to maintain your 100 rings with perfect charge bounty plus technical drift. And technical drift is just super fun to use, gets you really fast drifts, helps you with the perfect charge bounty, and that's really it. The big disadvantage over this, or running this over the meta, is that you're probably going to be running it on E gear, or at least I prefer to. And if you get hit on E gear, you get slowed down a lot more than you would on a handling car. At least in my experience, I've heard that there's like a hidden gear shifting mechanic, and the E gears suffer the most from it. So that's sad. But on the bright side, with perfect charge mounting, you are building your rings pretty fast, and because you've got a 130 ring limit, if you get hit by a glove at around 130 rings, you only get put down to about 80, and you can get back up to 100 rings in just a few drifts, 4 or 5, 6 ring drifts, and you're back up there. So it's not a big deal to get hit ring wise. Whereas getting hit with the meta build, you go down to 50 rings, and it's draining 2 rings per second. You basically run out of rings if you can't find a ring line or hit 100 ring later in the race. This build is very insulated from that. You should, provided you haven't been hit in a while, you should be usually above 100 rings. This build is very consistent. And we're going to show that off. I'm going to do for about 3 or 4 races in World Match at Legend 2. So I will be getting put with, people in Legend 1 with way high points, running double ring engine, and we'll see how it compares. Yeah, let's get with it. Alright, and we got a Rainbow Garden match here. This lobby's pretty stacked, pretty high level players. That Knuckles is running the old Perfect Charge level 4 build. Not Perfect Charge, level 4 shield build, which is pretty crazy given how bad they nerfed it. The other guys, the other high ranks are just running ring engine. That Sonic is running ring engine too, even though he's on E-gear. I looked at most of the builds. But yeah, let's talk about what we have to do this race. So to make this build work, it's pretty much the same as what you do on a regular double ring engine build, except it's a little easier to get your rings up. Same idea, we're going to get our rings up in the first lap. If we can get a front run, we should. This is a front running build. Bagging? Nah. I mean, you can, but it's not as good as like a dedicated bagging build would be. In this first lap, we're just trying to not get hit. Okay, I blocked it. Sad. We had to use the Wisp to do it, though. But we're trying to not get hit, and we're trying to get above 100 rings. We succeeded at getting above 100 rings. That's pretty good. And also take better lines, which is a little harder with technical drift. I just had to do that. I got Emerald rank in the last Legend comp, but that didn't let me use technical drift, so I kind of got to get used to my old build again. I know it's been about a week, but I haven't been playing that much. Oh boy. I hope these guys don't offensive NATO me. I should have taken the flying path. I know that is sometimes faster. The leaderboards seem to be going back and forth on whether or not it is. I think it's best to, if you're on the lower path, jump over those waves. I'm not super sure. I should time trial this some more. I have time trialed this track, but not to the extent of not to the extent of knowing the minutia of the waves, I guess. Because you take the flying path. Oh, that sucks. You got hit in the off-road. Yeah, this is going about as well as I could hope. We're keeping up with the double ring engine users, which is exactly what this build is meant to do. We're a little fast, we're a little slower than them, but on the bright side, we stay at 100 rings where they don't. So the speed, depending on whether or not they lose rings, evens out. That's devastating. It's probably not, like, ruinous, but we're probably not going to get first anymore. Wonder why he did that. Technical drift makes that hard. I should learn the line again. He's gonna slipstream me. Never mind. Alright, that went pretty well. We didn't get first, but, I'd call that a success showcase of the build. Was that a 4th? Was there someone way ahead and I didn't see him? It was. Oh well. Yeah, as you can see, it competed, like, going into the last lap. If we didn't get offensive NATO, we were in contention to get at least top 3. And that's what this build does. It's very consistent. I've been climbing up to Legend 1 with this. I don't really run double ring engine that much. Sometimes I do if I feel like I just keep getting put in lobbies with really well-played double ring engine users and I need it, but for the most part, you can climb ranks with this, especially lower ranks. I think you can, but we'll cut to the next race right now. Alright, looks like we're headed to Wonder Museum. So I forgot to mention the character and build vehicle we're running. We're running the basic J Iota, basic bitch E-gear, the best one statistically, but we're running Tails on it today. And for no particular reason. I don't think the character matters that much with the ring engine buff at this point. Like, stats don't matter that much in Crossworlds, and I like a little bit of acceleration, as long as I'm not running acceleration character kit. Typically I run Blaze, and Blaze performs pretty well on this build. Oh, I did it. But yeah, well, that was bad. I gotta get used to this again. I'll take the ring line. Yeah, first lap, we're just gonna build up our rings. Can I steal his Omochao rings? That's kind of... This line as sharp as I can. Oh, another thing with this build is that you always want to have level 2 boost. That's part of what lets you keep up with the double ring engine users, is that you are a little better at charging boosts than them. Technical drift plus E-gear generally is a little faster at building the boosts, especially if you run a character with a decent boost stat. I don't think Tails is one of them, but as you can see, I'm still getting plenty of boosts. That's sad for him. He spun out too. Does that mean he had no rings, or is that just an animation quirk? Oh. I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, that sucks. Well, anyway, we kind of threw there. Oh, what am I doing? To get our rings back up. I'm gonna use the bomb so that I can cycle, except I didn't get an item. Oh well. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I've never had that happen before. Yeah, this is pretty bad. When this happens, I mean, this is bad no matter what build you're running, but this build desperately wants to keep its 100 rings, so if you lose your 100 rings, we already got it back, though. You're in bad shape. I like this item more than most people do, but it's not going to catch us up in this situation. Oops, I fucked up the snap drift. Triple boost is not super necessary, so we'll pop 1 or 2 here just to try to keep up with the faster players. Alright. Oh, no, that's not happening. Another one. Wow, they must have gotten triple gloves from the blue box. Still got third. Pretty good. I didn't get to talk about what I wanted to talk about. The race ended too quick. I'll talk about it with the next one. See you then. Alright, looks like this next one's going to be Metal Harbor. We had some levers in the lobby. Yeah, a bunch of bots. That sucks. Santiago. It's pretty funny. Oh, there's the audio. I've switched to Blaze here just to show off that the character really doesn't matter. It's the same vehicle, but I've got a different color scheme because I like this, like how this looks on Blaze. There's a boost. Yeah, let's see if I can get a win for the video. Dark Chow immediately. Nice brief, guys. I like going on the right side first for double ring engine and ring engine builds. Oh, nice brief, guys. I shouldn't have thrown that. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, you should be holding your items. Like, don't act on in the... Don't act out in anger if you get hit, you know. Ah, I got hit, I'm gonna hit the next guy. No. I mean, in this case it worked out, but generally holding the green glove... Oh. Damn, technical drifted. Why? This is going swimmingly. Alright, lock in. This build can play from behind. I guess we'll show off what that looks like. Oh, that's really bad. Well, if Sonic's a double ring engine, maybe it's worth using. Ooh, that's pretty good. This is just a... I guess I'll use it. Oh, I got... Did I get the item from... I'm not sure what happened. I knew it was a Dark Chow, but I figured I wasn't going to get anything better than the Whisk anyway. Oh, come on. This has been unfortunate. You could always play better. I don't really think that I played this race particularly well, given the fact that I fell off. Perfectly easy turn. Not used to the technical drift anymore. What can I say? It's still my preferred way of playing, though. Damn! You guys are... Oh, you know, this lobby is full of, like, Legend 9s. Maybe they are just... Maybe it is just item spam. I mean, look, there's not even a gap. Yeah. Alright. We hit the brakes a little bit there. Oh. I don't know, there's bad play and there's bad luck here. It's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. We're gonna play another one. Because that didn't go great. But I mean, hey, I ended the race with 100 rings. Build extremely good at staying above 100 rings. This lobby wasn't that low. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Alright, looks like the final race is going to be Rainbow Garden. I think this is the 4th race anyway. And for the character vehicle build, I've switched to the number 1 Pac-Man. Oh, here comes Pac-Man. I've never actually used Pac-Man before, I'm pretty sure. I hit the random button on the character select a lot. So I've played as most of the cast, but I don't know if I've ever clicked on Pac-Man. I didn't have the DLC for a while. Let's see, is he cool? Does he have good animations? Oh, no first item. And I'm missing out on my perfect charge bounties that I should be getting. No big deal, though. Like, in a double ring engine build, that's a bigger deal, because you're hemorrhaging rings way faster. Oh, that sucks. Pac-Man is an acceleration character, probably exclusively because he's yellow, and they thought that'd be funny. It's pretty funny that Pac-Man was in Mario Kart, and now he's in this game, too. At least that one Mario Kart arcade pack. I don't really want to run you guys over, but there wasn't really any room to dodge you. Bump. Ah, offensive tornado! Yay! Yeah, the items. Let's talk about item balance in this game during this race. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. It's pretty bad, like in general. Yeah, we did not successfully execute the plan here because of that too. Like, where our rings are low. Luckily, this is a good crossworld for rings. Can I get the 20? Nope. But yeah, items are crazy. Oh, I will hit you. I didn't hit you, but I wanted to. Oh, and first place just got hit. We've actually caught up with them quite a bit. I know they did. Looks like they dodged it. Oh no, I threw it forward. I still got out the other thing in time. Man. I guess I'm going for this item, even though the other path is faster. Wow, there's just so much going on. Yeah, you don't want to get caught in the pack with, like, any build, but this one in particular does not enjoy pack racing, Pac-Man racing. Maybe, I could have avoided that by braking. Finish! Not good. Not a good showcase of the build either. I think I'll do one more. Because I want to show off what the build can do. If you get, if you get the same sort of, man, I'm hemorrhaging points too. If you get a front run with this, it works just about as well as double ring engine, except a little slower. It's just a little bit more skill. Well, I'll be back with a 5th race. That's right. All right, looks like the final race is on Urban Canyon. We got 2 double ring engine users in this lobby. Blue Winner and the Shadow, Christo V. They're both double ring engine users. So they're the ones to beat. I went back to Tails because it stopped working as soon as I switched off it. I'm still firm in the fact that the character really doesn't matter, but higher boost and higher speed are probably better. Like Knuckles. Knuckles is probably the best character for this build, or Eggman. I like Eggman more, but he's pretty fucking big, so you don't like big take up room on your screen character. Maybe not Eggman. Right, take that line extremely tight. Another hidden benefit of running extreme build over extreme gear over a handling car for this build is that you have advantages in turning radius on the water. No one seems to like remember that, but oof. Okay, that like didn't really even slow me down. It's kind of weird. Slipstream abuse. I don't want to be in front of you. I want you to throw that. You're going to get weighted. That works too. The other guy got hit too. Oof. Splendid. Ah. Bounced off the wall into the hazard. Yeah, it turns out it's harder to race while talking than I gave credit. Oh, I did get him. I'll dodge that. Alright, we're at 100 rings. So... are those the two double ring engine users? I like hitting the brakes hard there. I don't know if it's better to do it with or without hitting the brakes like that, but... it felt good. Start chow. Hey, it worked. I kind of wanted that to happen. Oh, there. Maybe I should have held the ball. No, it worked out. Okay, we'll take a second. Beaten by the double ring user, but that's pretty much exactly what I wanted to show off of how the build works. Didn't play a perfect race, but played good. You know, played good. Only person who actually beat me was the guy running the faster car. So I feel pretty good about that. It's a good place to sign off for the video. This is my first ever Crossworlds video. And as part of it, I wanted to let everyone know that I'm going to try to go for top 100 of the upcoming the Puyo Puyo Arle Festival. And so, if you guys are looking to play that with me, I've been wondering what these stickers will be. I guess this builds as a showcase for what the festival rewards would be. Oh, I want that so bad. I'm a huge Puyo Puyo fan, by the way. I'm going for top 100 plate. Let's see, what do they look like? Yep, going for top 100 plate. I like the Puyo Puyo Festival plate a lot. And so if you want to add me on Crossworlds, I'll put the friends list up here on the screen. Player ID at the top, Mikey, Eggman logo. Add me on Crossworlds, and the day of, hit me with a party invite. I want to play. I want to play with the people. And I want to try to get top 100, and you get extra points for playing with friends. Which seems kind of unfair to the people that did. I got top 1000 playing by myself. Top 1000 Majima Festival playing by myself. But it's the only one of these I have. And it was pretty bad. The shootout part, the shootout frenzy in that festival was really painful. The shootout goal wasn't fun. So I got my top 1000 and I pretty much stopped. I think the final score was like top 700. Yeah, I didn't start playing until just before the Monkey Ball one came out, so I don't have the other ones. But I've played all the rest. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, do all your business. Bye.